YouTube.
It goes. It does go on YouTube, and I have occasionally have it on my other screen so I can see the chat rolling. But hello, YouTube. Hi, it is Concerts for Introverts time. Yay. We usually just hang out a bit um, for a good 10 minutes before we get started, letting people gather in the Zoom room. If it is not too late, it isn't. Um, go to concertsforintroverts.com and join us in the Zoom room from there. All right. Let me just do a quick blast here. You know we are live. And we're just hanging out, talking about November and Thanksgiving and shit like that. Which I have a song for you because I do. I'm pretty excited about. Okay, let's tell the world and set this up properly. Yeah, so we'll be starting in just a few minutes. I get the YouTube word spread. Social post. We are live. No. Do 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 do. All right. YouTube chat is now live. Hello. I'm gonna monitor the chat as well as the Zoom room comments and go like that. Sweet. I did write a banger. It's great. All right, everybody notified. Everybody has notified. Hello. Hey, Kate. Good to see you. Let's do that. How you doing? Can you hear us? Uh, uh, uh. Just getting things set up. Yeah, if you can hear us, say hello. If you are in the chat, say hello. We'll start in a few minutes here. I just want to get all my ducks in a row. Yay, a human being! Hello! Good to see you. Should have a couple more people join us, and I'm also going to keep an eye on my phone. sometimes people message me last minute saying, I can't see, I don't know where the link is. Awesome. Oh, I think I figured it out. I was having problems before when I go live to YouTube. There's an issue. I think it's solved. Yay, James! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Hello, James. Good to see you. Hey, there's a human. Hello. Good to see you.
Hello.
So much. It's been a while. How you been?
All right, thank you. Yeah, good to see you.
It's great to see you. It's a little late over there at the moment.
It is. Yeah. And I got to get up at 6 tomorrow.
I so appreciate you staying.
It's all right.
Amazing.
It's all good.
Great. All right, we'll start in a couple minutes here, and I'm gonna pull up all of the things that I need. Y'all hear my piano okay? Great. And then we'll just start with the chat in a second. Cool. And then people on. Oh, do, 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 do. Hi, Art with Miss Y. I see you over there on the tube of views. Good to see you. Awesome. I think we've got a small little quorum, and I think we can get started in a second. So, Debbie, that issue where I couldn't figure out how to broadcast to YouTube with just my face and not have it be like a whole grid of everybody. I think that has been resolved, so people can leave their cameras on. We're trying to run through and figure out how to do it without requiring everybody to shut off their cameras if they don't want to. I think I figured it out, so we don't have to do that. Yes. Awesome, and I see you are with Miss Y over on YouTube, and I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and Moxie287. Hello. Okay. What's your human name? If you care to divulge, because I might, if I know you in real life, I'd like to know who's there. It's very good to see you. Amazing. Okay, I think we can start. I usually start about 10 after, and it is 10 after. Great. I'm just gonna start. Welcome to Concerts for Introverts November. I can't believe we've been doing this for almost, oh my gosh, almost 4 years? No. In February, it'll be 4 years. No, 3. Anyway. Welcome to Concerts for Introverts. It's Victoria. Moxie287 is Victoria. Nice to see you. Let's just get this started. Paper strewn across my desk like the scene of a crime. Slicing up my fingertips one little battle at a time. This template doesn't tell them what we all really doing this for. I don't wanna see your papers, I just wanna see your face in my door. Cannot make this paper. Filling in the boxes with the labels that I so despise. I do not see the option for the fear staring in your eyes. This template doesn't tell them what we all really do this for. I don't wanna see your papers, I just wanna see your face at my door. Set fire to the paperwork. Fire to the paperwork. Fire, fire. Fire to the paperwork. Whoa, fire to the paperwork. Fire, fire. Set fire to the paper. Chasing 3 dimensions on the paper trail back to you. Cannot wait until the day I wrap my arms around you. Absence makes the heart rage like never before. Oh, I don't wanna see your papers, I just wanna see your face in my door. Set fire. Fire to the paperwork. Fire, fire. Show qualifications no one cares you're qualified for. I don't wanna see your papers, I just wanna see your face in my door. Fire to the paperwork. Fire, fire. Fire to the paperwork. Fire to the paperwork. Fire, fire. Fire to the paperwork. Thank you. Thank you. That has become such a staple of my shows, and I love playing it. I have a song coming up right now that is I saw a meme a couple years ago that said we don't have any Thanksgiving bangers, and Thanksgiving's coming up in a couple of weeks for us Yanks. So I decided I'm just gonna write one. Yeah, this is called My Gratitude. Oh, that Moxie 287. Great to see you. You look fabulous. I love all your bright colors. Yes, set fire. Yes, I am wearing pretty much primary colors for you. All right. Thanksgiving banger. Here we go. My heart is full, my belly's full, my room is full of relatives all sleeping off their tryptophan. I know this day is complicated. Celebrate the day the natives had to kick out of this land. But they're foreign colonizers and their henchmen do not deserve 1 ounce of my attention. Instead, I'm breaking up the tension. You stay as a way just to make sure I don't forget to mention that I'm grateful, grateful. Oh, oh, oh. I am so grateful for you. Yes, I'm thankful, thankful. Oh, oh. This is my gratitude for you and you and you, my gratitude. good things since November when we last counted our blessings. May the origins of this commemoration take a permanent vacation in the spirit of expressing that I'm grateful. I am so grateful for you. I'm grateful, thankful. This is my gratitude for you, for you, for you, you. There you go. Love that one. Really fun and clever rhymes. Thank you, James. Kay says, well, I love this. Deborah says, I adore that song. And I'm getting some turkey emojis over in YouTube land. Thank you, Art with Miss Y. If I would have thought a little ahead of time and didn't have such a freaking weirdo couple of weeks, this would have been up on Spotify already, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll just put it up on YouTube and TikTok, and people who find it should enjoy it. I will figure out the ending at some point. Okay, I looked over some of the songs that I have on Spotify, and I tried to surface and play some things that I don't normally get to play, and this is one of them. This is on the live album, and 1 second, there it is. Yay. And the story I usually tell about this song kind of in the spirit of the last song, taking something that is traditional and reaching out to a new audience and kind of putting some twists on it. So I know that in many of the world's religions, there's this really interesting and even beautiful prayer traditions, but those of us who are kind of outside of the religious communities don't really have that, so I wrote this song to be that. And it goes like this. May you feel your feelings and reach the other side, alright. I hope your darkest secret shows grace when you shine a light. May you know your blessings at the top of your head, and you mean every word you say. And above all else, ask yourself, what would love do now? get so set on kindness, you remember what you're fighting for. May you lose visions, may they be strengthened by your deeds. And above all else, ask yourself, what will love do when you behold the beautiful stars, may it dawn on you how beautiful you are. And above all else, and above all else, and above all else, ask yourself, what will love do now? What will love do now? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. I wanted to get into this the song of the month. Originally I was gonna go kind of lean into the gratitude song, obviously, because it's Thanksgiving and that's what all this Merkins are talking about. Oh, Victoria says, I love this song. It's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that one is on the live album. So this next song, it felt like it had some urgency to it. And it did. And I gotta find my cheat sheet, to be honest, because it's still kind of a new song. Yeah, so this one is I was working on it a couple of months ago, actually. And it started to piece together. This song has its origins about like a year ago, maybe. And just started to piece it together. Didn't know if this is going to be the song of the month or my gratitude, and it was like, well, I really should do this other one. It's a little more finished. But then I got some really, really hard news about my friend Christine, who had been missing for about a year. In fact, now that I'm thinking of it, this song probably came out, the original melodies came out of the aftermath of that. And some of you have known that we've been looking for her, and they finally found her. So we're planning the memorial service and just kind of going through the motions, and then that news came the same week as this big fat fundraising gala that I was involved in here in Hollywood, and I had to, do the thing. I had to just compartmentalize, and realizing that, yeah, I'm also doing that very thing right now so that I can actually perform this and get through it. But I promise you later, it'll catch up to me. But I thought it was such a universal kind of feeling, and what we experience after we go through some traumas. So this is called The Numbing. going through the motions. First shock, then fog. Yeah, I feel nothing. My mind protects me from my thoughts, and I'm grateful for the drowning in the noise. Nothing I can do. Car crash, whiplash, yeah, that's exactly what I've been through. Someday I'll have to face it. See it all again. I'm just grateful for the numbing until then. Grateful for the numbing. There you are. Thanks for being with me on that one. Just, yeah, felt like this one had some urgency to it, so I really wanted to get that one out there. I have a couple other songs. I'm looking at my set list and going, of all of these that I could be playing, ooh, that one would be cool. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I did not rehearse this one. But I think I need to do this one. This one is called Cardiac Arrest. Thought you hopped my heart on the street and you brought her into custody. You had her thrown in the back of your car. I know not everyone makes it that far. But who really paid to be executioner, judge, jury? See you. I tried to hide, can no longer Thank you. All right, let's get back into it. Oh my goodness. Okay. If I haven't already thanked you enough, thank you for coming out this Sunday afternoon/night. It really means a lot to me. This one is a recent song of the month, and something just told me I want to sing it today. But I do have a cheat sheet because it's still pretty new. You got unquestioned answers, as if your point of view was the new universal standard. I know, me too. How did we get here, though? Think of all the thousands of people you might know who'll take their absolutely incorrect convictions to their grave. You and I likely do the same. Heaven is a place where we all find out how wrong we were, how wrong we were. Heaven is a place, heaven is a place. Heaven is a place where we all find out how wrong I was, how wrong you were, how wrong we were about everything. Thank God. Thank God, yeah. I'm willing to be surprised. It takes some strength to admit everything I learned to lie. But right now, I don't know how. We were about everything. Thank God. Thank God. That's why I have cheat sheets. Our brain will be involved at everything we got wrong, but just find new life and what we got right, like love, yeah, love. Heaven is a place where we all find out. Heaven is a place, heaven is a place, yeah. Heaven is a place where we all find out. All find out. Thank you. Moxie Victoria says, your gorgeous chord progressions. Thank you. And poetic lyrics. Thank you. Are mesmerizing as always. Thank you. It really means a whole freaking lot to me to hear that from you. Thank you. Right. Okay. So I want to get into talking a little bit about this kind of surreal experience in LA. It's kind of my first carpet event where all the photographers and the celebrities and people dressing up and Getty Images is there and interviews and stuff. And I'll keep this relatively contained, I hope, because it was unreal. I'm hoping it's not going to be the last carpeted event. I'm hoping I win some fucking awards somewhere. Somebody wants to show me a little gold statue. I will receive it. But this is I have this job with an organization called Songwriters of North America. They advocate for songwriters' rights. It's kind of appalling how many hit songwriters, and these are the people that you don't see on stage. These are people who are behind the scenes who kind of write these big songs for pop stars and things. Oh, Art with Miss Mud just gave me a trophy. Thank you. I will receive it. This Barbie is the stand-in for my Oscar, and I would like to thank the Academy. Twins. It's curvy blue-haired Barbie. So so some of these massive songwriters who have hits after hits, they're still like driving Uber trying to struggle to get it, while their songs are the ones that are making the money for these major labels and for the artists themselves. I think what people don't fully realize is artists are able to take a huge chunk of income from touring and a huge chunk of income from merch and other things. But if you're a songwriter in the back seat, ever since streaming became a thing, instead of getting, you know, if you wrote an album cut off of a Christina Aguilera song in the 90s, you could still buy a house from that. But if you wrote an album cut for Justin Bieber today, you might get like $6,000 for it, which will pay your month's bills, maybe that. So it's totally outrageous. Things need to change, and that's why I got involved in Songwriters of North America. Every year they've got a big fancy pants award ceremony, and gala, and it's also a fundraiser for our work. And we gave it to some amazing people. Reese Palmer, who really is one of the first um, Black women in 20 years to chart on the country charts, and this was a few years ago. Only recently did Tracy Chapman become a songwriter for the country charts. So we gave award to her. Justin Tranter, who is he writes for Bieber and Selena Gomez and Imagine Dragons. He wrote Believer by Imagine Dragons, Halsey, like a bunch of these things. He owns a record label and a publishing company and decided that the record label was going to fund more of the songwriters, like just giving them a bigger percentage. We're very excited and think that that's a good quote unquote marketplace option, but the opt-in and the buy-in is from the record labels is big. So anyway, and then posthumously we gave it to oh my gosh, her name escapes me. Why is it? Allie Willis, who wrote Boogie Wonderland and September, Earth, Wind and Fire, some of the big pop hits, the soul disco funk hits, as well as oddly enough the theme song to Friends. So um, so you can imagine that giving some of these awards to these bigger folks attracts other people in music industry. So I'm here. I don't wear fucking dresses. I don't wear high heels. I don't wear makeup. I just it's not my gender expression. Um, but occasionally, for example, Halloween, sometimes you put on a costume and you go do your thing. I put on my costume. That was this dress that y'all see on the interwebs, um, and some high heels. Um, which I'm just gonna say this out loud. I love my high heels. I will never wear high heels again. I got plantar fasciitis in my fucking feet, and humans are not built for high heels. Like, yeah. And also Achilles tendonitis, which I'm seeing physical therapy for. Why did I think high heels? I don't know. Whatever. I did the thing, and it's fine. And my feet are still paying for it. I haven't felt my index toe in 2 weeks. Yeah, Kate's like, cannot stand high heels. I am with you. Whoever invented them was probably not a woman. So, fuck that. Anyway, so I've rattled on quite a bit. I still have a few songs to play, but I thought it would be fun to at least update like what this thing was. So Justin Tranter's publishing company is something that I have actually wanted to see if, like, perhaps Little Spiral could kind of weave in there. I'm trying to be professional and being like, okay, I'm wearing my business hat and not my Little Spiral hat, and but ended up, you know, um, so there's another woman, fantastic woman. Her name is Shia Diamond. She performed one of Justin's songs to her. Justin Tranter wrote "Sorry" by Justin Bieber. And anyway, this amazing trans woman um, performed this song, and afterwards, as they're all taking their photos, and I'm taking off my high heels. I need to like sit down. Sit down next to her. We start chatting and having this conversation. The nicest person ever. We're talking about all sorts of different things, and I needed to like Uber home or something, and she says, "Oh, I can. Yeah, let me order you an Uber. Let's take because we both were gonna um, take off." But she's a big kind of bright star in Justin Tranter's camp, and so we take this Uber home and we just start talking just about like how neither one of us really want to be like big and famous, but we want our art to be big and famous. and really found that solace. And she was talking about, like, oh, anytime I'm out with Sam, like, everybody just wants to be up in his business, and it's just like there's like crowds of people, and I'm trying to like determine who Sam is until I start realizing it's Sam Smith. Like, she's like best buddies with Sam Smith. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So like that, I don't really like the mob of crowd thing game. And she also doesn't like it. Anyway, it was just a really cool like connection, and we had some selfies, and we're I'm waiting for her to email them back to me. Anyway, so I thought I'd just like give a slice of like what the fuck that day was, um in the midst of all random horrible shit that's going on in the world and in my life and stuff. There is this room full of people who believed in at least like fair pay. Let's start there. Who believe in a cause for musicians and artists. Debbie, this is the most LA story ever so far. Wait till Grammy week, because there's going to be some nuts stuff happening on Grammy week. I'll report back. So, yeah, I thought I'd just like offer a little slice of life, because things are weird. And as far as what, Little Spiral has to do with it, it's like I'm wearing two name tags. One is Suzanne Yeda, one is Little Spiral. And I had to wear the Suzanne Yeda one, but also just slip in some spirally stuff. But now that's the connections. Like, we now have the building connections and the relationships. Um, and on top of that, I also was able to connect with a couple of other people who were collaborating. We had a co-write yesterday with two of the people who were there at the awards. They're kind of more in my level of um, you know fame and notoriety and accomplishments, um, but they're still like freaking awesome people. And um, it's LA was definitely a great move, even if I had to wear high heels. Like, fucking high heels. Fuck high heels so much. Why? Anyway. All right. I've yammered off. I think I've got time for two more songs. Um, which means that this thing on the playlist is gonna have to scoot. But this one is going to, yeah. Let's do this one. Um, Also, just as a note, for those of you in the Zoom meeting, we're gonna launch into some request hour after the official hour. So if you've got requests, I think it's littlespiral.com/requests. I'm guessing off the top of my head, littlespiral.com/requests has some um a list of some original songs and a list of cover songs that I already know. I can absolutely try and figure something else out that's not exactly on this list, but you'll have a much better chance of me actually playing requests if it's off the list. And if you enjoyed this, if those of you who are on the YouTube have enjoyed this, I also love and encourage, if you feel so inclined, if you have the spare change to spare, my PayPal is Little Spiral, my Venmo is Little Spiral, and does that it's kind of crap, but whatever. So if you feel anybody who's watching the replay as well, I love you for it. I accept, and I never shame anybody who can't. So, thank you. Let's just round this up with this one song then, because I have definitely yammered on. All right. Love puts logic to sleep, so we will give it a chance. Puts logic to sleep, so we will give it all. You look so somber, it's got me to. Yesterday over the moon, and now you're under some kind of thunder. Are you worried you fell too soon? Are you worried you fell too soon? And I know you, and I know this always happens every time you find somebody new. Now you're pouting, but your heart's shattered, and you heard inside your head too much, girl. So go ahead, be a fool for once. Let the level-headed people take care of the world. 'Cause you're in love, girl. Don't beat yourself up, girl. We all do stupid things. We're in love. Just give it some time, dear, before you're fine. We all act crazy when we're in love. And isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Love puts logic to sleep, so we will give it a chance. Puts logic to sleep, so we will give it all. Puts logic to sleep, so we will give it a chance. Puts logic to sleep, so we will give it all. Take your time, your heart is learning to walk again. You'll be fine, your heart is learning to talk again. 'Cause you're in love, girl. Don't beat yourself up, girl. We all do dumb shit when we're in love. Just give it some time, dear, before you're fine. We all act crazy when we're in love. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that a beautiful thing? There we go. Thank you so much. That is just about all the time I've got for the main show for concerts for introverts. So appreciate everybody coming around. If you are in the Zoom room and got time and have some ideas for songs that you want to hear, I am here for the next about a half hour to do whatever it is I will do your bidding. Moxie287, thank you so much for coming by really appreciate you, and Art with Miss Y, and everybody on YouTube, and everybody on the replay. Hi, future yous. I'm excited to have you watch this. Um, Great. Have an amazing rest of your November. Safe Thanksgiving. Don't get too bogged into the whatever mythology is floating around. Do have uncomfortable conversations with your Uncle Joe, because sometimes he needs an uncomfortable conversation. Um, but have a great rest of your month. I'll see you December 3rd, which is we're back on the first Sundays of every month. So thank you, YouTube. I will talk to you later, and I'm gonna hang out. Oh, I see the requests are pouring in on the Zoom. So thank you, YouTube. I'll see y'all later.